Oh, hello there. It's been a bit of a while. My name is Gray. I don't really know why I've got this beautiful mob head on, but it's probably a bit of an improvement. As far as I remember my skin looking, it was a little bit broken up and disheveled, but thanks to the mob head, I have been fixed, and I've forgotten what the mob is called, which is why I keep saying mob head. The magma cube head. I've been fixed up. I can't remember a lot, to be totally honest, but I don't have my broken face skin anymore anyway, so whatever happened to that whenever I decided to take it off or whatever, yeah, that's gone. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been about 3 to 4 months worth of minutes, which I guess realistically I should apologize, and I will apologize because that is a pretty hefty break away from making content. Just to get it out of the way, I took a break. It wasn't intended to be so long, but it was more of a I need to get my physical health in check break. I was always quite an active person growing up, and over the years I'd just gotten lazier and lazier, and then not trying to make excuses for myself here because it's all on me, but alongside having the lockdown last year, there wasn't too much to do anyway, so it was just a continuing deterioration, and I feel like I've got that pretty much back on track now. I've still got some work to do, but I don't feel like I need to be as stringent with my routines and everything, which is great. So that means I'm going to have a little bit more free time to get back into this beautiful Unorthoblocks world and actually make some progress, which is what we're going to do today. I don't want to spend too long running around and just chatting. I think in the last actual episode we started work on the Nether Hub rail, my own rail system for that. I've since tried to record this episode about 6 times over the past 4 months, that being episode number 60, and I've kind of stopped every single time and not actually completed a full episode. I considered the idea of stitching everything together in this weird patchworky amalgamation of nonsense, but yeah, I don't know, that just kind of felt a bit wrong, so we didn't do that. Because why would we make things so unnecessarily complicated for ourselves when we could just start again? But this time we're starting again, but properly again. Right, I've got a lot of work to do, and I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I think I've got a clip with Shelly to show you guys. It's a bit of an old clip, so I may or may not chuck it in. I'll have to rewatch that clip to see what's going on. Just as a quick update of what's going on here at the spawn, Beard has come over and built an awesome Viking-esque beardy boat. Love this design here. And over here, Lady Bex has come over and delivered us a rubber duck, which I love it. See, this is what I want with this spawn build thing. Most of the builds that I'm doing here are pretty damn serious. It's either ultra realism or ultra realism. Throw that word out the window. I'm absolutely chatting out my arse. None of this is too realistic. It's a blocky Minecrafty sort of realism. But it's got a bit of a more serious undertone, and I would love to get some more stuff like this going on. Which is sick, and I do believe I've shown this off already. There's our dragons. I actually forgot about them, so that was a bit of a shock seeing them loading. I remembered this guy, but for some reason I forgot about the original two. Draken built up another awesome boat over here as well, which is great. So just a couple more bits of housekeeping talking to do. I guess this bit's actually aimed at Unorthoblocks. 3 towers. 1, 2. Oh no, 2 towers, because I built one of them. I just need to fix this hole that's been here for a very long time. 2 towers. If anyone wants to come and build 2 towers, please go ahead, do it in whatever style that you want. Let's just get some sort of collaboration going on here. I mean, we don't necessarily have to stop and talk about it, but it would be cool to see someone else come over and see if they can play with the style or play with their own style and get something built up there, because that would be sick. And also, if anyone wants to help start plotting out and building the inside of the city, that would be absolutely amazing. There's a lot of work left to do in here, which, you know, if I had plans or I had an idea, I could probably smash it out, but as it stands, I don't. At the moment, I have got plans to finish off this hamlet, which is what we're going to do today. We're finally going to get the towers on the ends of this this walled off area, and I want to expand the land round. And I've got plans. I've got builds ready for this specifically, so I don't need to worry too much about it. For the most part, it's just gathering and placing, and that's super simple. I've also got an air dock planned, and I've built it now as well, and I'm super happy with the way that it looks. So, you know, for the outer walls, like what's going on the outside of the walls, I'm pretty much there. I know exactly how I would like for it to look, so I don't really require much assistance out here. Obviously, once I've got like the grounds laid and that, if anyone wants to come and build anything, then again, feel free. But something I would really love some help with, if anyone has the time, is getting this inner city sort of built. I have literally zero ideas, zero plans, so if anyone has anything, then yeah, feel free to come on over and have a little go. Anyway, we are, what, about 7 minutes in now, which has typically been the length of my episodes lately. So I guess episode 60, we're going to have a bit of a longer episode as a we're back sort of dealio. Yeah, I'm going to do some time-lapse in now, because we love a good time-lapse over here, and it is turning nighttime, so should probably go and rest up and get some stuff built up.
And so I was just flying over by spawn, and oh my god. Who did this? Is this...
Yeah, this is all me.
All you. Is this your base?
Well, yeah, I guess it kind of is now. I gave up on the actual base I was working on, and just decided I wanted to make spawn look cool, so...
It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you mind if I record from my video?
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay. So we're going to have to repeat our conversation. Oh, I see you. Okay. So I just got on with Gray. We've got to find him. I think I see him right over there in the distance.
So, sometime later, and we have some progress. I think I'm about 3 hours into building, I want to say. Don't like this. This is going to change. I'm just going to change it back over to the original design. I don't really know why I tried something different. Just pretend it doesn't exist. So, yes, that area is blocked off. So you'll notice that we put bushes around all of the hamlet, just to, like, prevent things from... Is this... I see I've done it again there, so I need to move that over anyway. Yeah, I'll put bushes around, like, the hamlet and that, just to, like, make this feel a bit more enclosed, so you actually have to come through these gates. And even then, to make it feel even more, like, secure and closed off, I've actually closed that gate. So technically the only way in is from here. We obviously have built up this tree. I mean, you've seen me build countless custom trees, and we got some more little bits here, but I just think it helps make things feel a little bit more complete. What, mate, you guys are like just everywhere. Go away. Yeah, so I've got these redstone lamps sort of like hanging on what's supposed to be rope. Not so sure that I'm feeling it, but I thought I'd give it a go. I need to put like lighting in the floor to get this area fully lit up, and naturally at some point I do want to come along and do the interiors on this build, because it would be pretty weird to have this side fully interiored up and the other side to not be. Bar that, I've still got another little thing that I want to do over here, which is literally just here. I just want to add like a little bit of a gateway, because this feels a bit weird. It feels like it should have something there, so we are going to do that. Now this bit over here is what has taken me all the time. I've filled out a lot of this just to make it feel less floaty is the main goal. It's very much nighttime, but yeah, I mean, I've not really got too much more to say at the minute. So yeah, we've just been coming along and missing bits and filling all of this out, and yeah, I think it looks fine. It's, you know, this is just a walkway. We're gonna have like some farmland in here, I think, because it's needed. It's definitely needed. And then I've started like plotting out the sort of shape of the island. So we're gonna be coming in here, down around here. We're gonna loop around the back, and eventually we're gonna connect back up over to that side, and that's gonna make the island feel way more complete. Now, I don't know how much more I'm actually going to be doing today. I want to get some sort of a building there, maybe a building here as well, but I think I might try and tackle the farmland. I think that might be a good idea, maybe, possibly. But before we do that, let's just land on this mast. We've got these towers on the end now. I was going to chuck the sort of spruce trapdoor accents on it as well, but actually I quite like that the way it is, and I've added the terracotta and granite accent from the front of the main build, which we can't see from here, but it's the same tower on either side. It's literally exactly the same. I suppose the only thing that kind of makes it a little bit unique is the fact that it's got this little staircase up onto the battlements, and goodbye Mr. Creeper. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do a little bit more work and just jump back in. I don't think I'm gonna time lapse the next bit. It's going to be a lot of grass placing and a lot of like farmland plotting, and I don't even think I've got enough resources to make actual farmland anyway. So yeah, I'm going to get that done, and then we can jump back in and probably get things wrapped up for this episode, because I feel like I've put quite a bit of time into it already, surprisingly enough, which is what happens when you play Minecraft. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to do that. Bye. Okay, so yeah, I think I've done pretty much what I want to do for the day now. We got the hamlet going. I think this still needs some more stuff in it, but I'm gonna worry a bit more about that when I actually start sort of doing the interiors and that. I can start making this place feel a bit more alive. I think by adding some little armor stand models about the place, that will also make things feel more alive. Let's just grab some food real quick. And I have laid a load more land. Like I've been pretty busy with my placements, but let's come into here. So this is our first like little farming area. This is specifically made for carrots, which are sort of like growing. This is all the carrots that I had. Obviously it's going to continue on down here a little bit. Yeah, I really like this sort of design for a farm, as opposed to sort of having, oh, I need to make sure that I take this stuff with me and I don't forget it, because that would be bad. Yeah, as opposed to having like just a massive glob with carrots, they aren't really farmed like that, so they're probably not farmed like this either, but I feel like this is a little bit more realistic. At the very least, it looks nice when the whole thing's going to be done, but yeah, you can see they're just sort of like coming along in lines. I don't need this to cultivate large amounts of carrots. I'm basically just doing this for the aesthetics. And here is a... excuse me. Yeah, here's a good example of my little scarecrow design. I should probably turn the base plate off super simple. Just 3 fences. You have to push the middle fence down using a piston and a power source of some form, but yeah, I think it always winds up looking really cool. And it's just a nice little detail to sort of have scattered about the place in your sort of farmlands, because you want to scare the crows away. You don't want the crows coming in and just having a little munch down. Out the front here, we're gonna have like a little storage area here. We'll have space for like a little wagon to go in, I think, and that should be pretty cool. And then just coming around here just a little bit, I think we're gonna have like a farmhouse sort of built into this little recess here. It's not gonna be anything too massive, so farmhouse there, another little storagey type thing, dealio right there. And that should pretty much sort it out for the farming here. This city is more of a buying nation as opposed to a sort yourself out nation, but naturally they need to sort themselves out a little bit. We've got a very, very large globby wheat field. I'm probably going to add some like hay bales and some water and like little water buckets and stuff like that about just to, I hate flight duration too. It's all that was available in the shop though, so I'm stuck with it. And you can see I've just sort of like continued planting the grass about. So I think maybe we're going to come a little bit further this way, but not much. And then, we're going to swing back in, get it connected up, and then I can start doing the bit that I'm really excited about, which is getting the getting the airship part set up, because I think that's going to look sick. I do need to get rid of this, unfortunately. I don't really know what happened here. Clearly someone had an epic battle here at some point. I don't think anyone's going to be too upset with that sort of disappearing. But yeah, that is going to wrap us up for today. It's good to be sort of getting back into it. The audio's a little bit all over the place because, I couldn't remember my settings. My little studio area's like completely changed up. I have a different microphone now to what I used to as well. So yeah, there's a lot of different variables that I'm trying to account for. So like, I've been editing as I go and I'm trying to adjust things a little bit. And there's also a little bit more echo in this room than there was originally. So I probably do need to get some more acoustic panels and stuff like that. But anyway, that is neither here nor there. That is going to wrap us up. Next episode, well, in between episodes, I'm going to finish getting at least all of the grass lane. And then I can sort of worry about getting the stony edges done after the fact. So once I've got a solid shape for the land, doing the sort of like cliff edges is going to be nice and easy afterwards. We need at least, I at least want one more boat over here, just to sort of like fill it out a little bit. It's good to have empty docks as well, because that makes it look like things are actually moving around and stuff is happening, but having majority empty docks is not ideal. Anyway, right, that's another 6-minute ramble there. I'm going to try and be a little bit less rambly in the episodes to come. As I say, this was the first episode back, so we're testing the waters, getting back to it, and learning a bit more and realising how bad shulker monsters are. I remember there was a time when I knew what was in these shulker boxes, so I could just jump over here and be like, I knew there was some dark oak planks in there. Now I have no clue. I mean, who knew there was lanterns in the middle of that one? Anyway, I have been Gray. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. It's good to be back. We're going to try and be a bit more consistent with things, even if it is just one episode a week. If people are looking for the Japanese survival project series, I think that's basically going to be on an indefinite hiatus at the moment. I've just got no inspiration for the world. I love the style. I love building in a Japanese style, so you may see that come back. We may do like a few builds here and there, but the actual world itself, I kind of just lost inspiration for, and that's mainly because I need to do work on textures, and I can't be bothered. Is like the simple of it. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. Bye.